Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host Eben, and today is another exciting fluid change. That's right, on the beautiful SL550, and we're going to be doing the Dot 3.4 synthetic brake fluid. We're going to be flushing all the brake fluid out of this little angel, and then when we got our wheels off to flush that, we're going to be using the Mudslinger. This is a proprietary product that doesn't allow dirt, tar, all that crap to stick to your paint inside your wheel wells. This is good for ATVs, dirt bikes, even a car. So we're going to be showing exactly how to use it. So let's kick it off. First thing we're going to do is go to pump out all this old brake fluid. So you're going to see it's not that bad, but we're going to be doing it early. So this is a little safety screen so nothing falls in there. So we're just going to set that here for now. And we'll go ahead and flip this over like that and like that. And we're going to stick the suck tube inside, like so. And now, all we do is pump. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a stickler. So we're going to come up close and slowly pump here. Got that. And now this is going to get out all the old fluid. So that's our first step. So all we do is start pumping, sucking out our old brake fluid. And you can see it's not that dark, but you don't want it to. It can actually turn to jelly on you. So you want to do this every year, especially on a super high performance vehicle with the super high heat. So you'll see how gray it is. Take a look over here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to suck this all out. Once we get it all out, then we're going to go ahead and put in the clean stuff. All right, now we're cleaning up this cute little screen. So you can see it's not that dirty, but you know, the oxidation does add up over time. So just clean it out. And now we're going to go ahead and clean our cap, clean your rubbers. Always keep your rubbers nice and clean. You'll see that. It's a little seal. Keep that nice and clean. And now we're just going to wipe our little wall here. Just make sure that's nice and clean in there and around our threads. So that's good. Now it's time for the Virgin, the beautiful synthetic brake fluid, 100% synthetic. Just pop it in, and here it goes. You'll see how beautiful. And that's what brake fluid's supposed to look like. And we're going to go ahead and fill her up. Probably going to take almost a whole bottle. Let's see what we got. We're getting close. And right there, one whole bottle. So now it's time to start bleeding. Right, it's that time to start bleeding. So all we'd have is our little rubber hose. That's just going to let the fluid flow down into the pan here. And then we got our 11 millimeter open-ended, and that's going to open our hole here. So all we do is pressure fit this right on the nipple, the little teeny nipple. And now we got our helper inside the driver seat, and now he's going to be pumping the brakes, pushing the brake pedal all the way down to the floor when I say so, and he's going to let the brake pedal all the way up, and we're going to do it one pump at a time. So we got it tight. Now we're going to loosen it up when he pumps. So driver, start pushing.
Okay.
You're pushing?
I'm pumping.
All right, push.
Pushing.
All right, we're opening.
Down.
All right, let your foot back up.
Okay. Up.
All right, push.
Pushing. Down.
Let your foot back up.
Back up.
Push.
Pushing.
So now it's starting to go. Let your foot back up.
Okay, letting it up.
Usually it takes about 10 pumps to 15 in the back corner. You always want to start furthest away from the reservoir. So we're the furthest away. This is the back right-hand corner. The reservoir is on the front left of the car. So this is the longest brake line. All right, push.
Pushing. Down.
And give you a close-up of what this looks like. This is our little rubber nipple. And we pop that off. And there is our metal thing here. So now we're going to go ahead and push.
I'm already down at the bottom.
All right, let it back up.
Okay, I'm going to let it back up now.
All right, he's letting his foot back up.
And it's up.
Push.
Pushing.
So see how clear it's coming. No, it's still a little yellow. So we got more to go through. All right, let your foot back up.
Letting it back up.
Push.
Pushing.
Let your foot back up.
Letting it back up.
Push.
Pushing. Down.
Let your foot back up.
Letting it back up.
Push.
Pushing.
Let your foot back up.
Letting it back up.
Push.
Pushing.
All right, we're back after about 15 minutes, and man, this thing took like 30 pumps. So this really holds a lot of fluid in here. So go ahead and push.
Pushing.
So you can see it's a lot clearer now.
Down.
Let your foot back up.
Letting it back up.
Push.
Pushing.
So you can see what that looks like compared to that. Definitely a big difference. Back up, let it back up.
Letting it back up.
Push.
Pushing.
All right, so I'm happy with that. That's nice and firm. We got her all firmed up. All we do is spray her with a little bit of brake parts cleaner just to clean her up. So I'll show you where that is. This is the really, really good stuff. Tons of good punching power. And you say, Eben, what do you mean punching power? Well, let me show you. Boom. Just like that, it's done. You take your little rubber. Where is it? Got it right here. Right. Where's that little guy? Right there. Here's your little teeny rubber nipple. And all this does is just cover this up. So we shove our little rubber nipple on. And then we use 3/4 of a bottle, and that's only on the longest corner. So, man, this is definitely going to take a lot of fluid. Well, I just want to let you know, you want to top this off as you go, because if you ever run out of fluid when you're pumping, you're going to get air in the lines, and you'll have to start over the whole process. So don't do that. Let's go over and start using the mudslinger. Let me show you that. So all we do is come here with the mudslinger, and what's so great about the mudslinger, it's a cherry scented protectant, and what it does is it puts this UV protection film on your plastics. It won't hurt plastics, wheel well liners. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to show you this spot right here. This black plastic thing. This gets tons of abuse. So we're going to show you how we're going to treat this. Shake it up good and spray the heck out of it right here. So now what's going to happen, this has this beautiful, shiny, fluorescent like layer on it now. And you're going to see, even after this actually gets dirt on it, you'll actually notice when you wipe it just with a paper towel, it's going to be like there's silicone on it, and it puts this protective layer. And truly unbelievable. I have a friend, Steven. He has a 350 Banshee 2-stroke. He goes out to the dunes all the time, and he mudslingers his entire four-wheeler. And all he does is come back with a hose, spray it, wipe it down with a towel, and re-mudslinger it. The cleanup's about 4 times easier. Time for the MP metal protector. This is a penetrating oil, and it also keeps rust away, drives out moisture. So what do? You nail all your threads. So right here, come in, boom, 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 boom. You can also hit your hardware. And what it does is it just makes it thread in like butter. I mean, literally, it just spins in with absolutely zero friction, and it'll also keep from all this getting corroded. So you can actually hit this whole center assembly, boom, and that's it. Now you never have to worry about that rusting. All right, very important to make sure you torque your bolts down to the right torque, this is 96 pounds. If you over torque one or the other, you can actually warp your rotors, and you can get some imbalances with the heat cycling. So definitely always do your due diligence and torque them down. So we're just doing our 96 pounds. And now it's time to repeat and do the same process all the way around on all four corners. Thanks for checking out my video. Really appreciate it. Wanted to go back over the products real quick, recap. We got our Dot 3.4. This meets and exceeds Dot 4 specification. That's what this car requires. That boils at about 260. This boils quite a bit over the OEM, which what it requires. So this has a very high extra protection. We have our mudslinger. We're going to go nail all the other wheel wells, get those protected, UV protected, and scratch and tar protected. And then we got our MP metal protector. This is a great penetrating oil. It's kind of like PB Blaster, but it doesn't have that icky red stain stuff that comes out of it, which is great. Also drives moisture out. So if you live somewhere where it's always raining, you want to shoot all your threads with this, your locks, and it won't allow them to freeze in the winter. Super important. Onto our brake parts cleaner, tons of punching power. It doesn't have that chlorinated smell that gives you a headache. Great product. If you want to try these products, we got all the info down in the description section below. I got my wholesale account link. That'll save you about $33 on a $100 order. And because you save 25% plus a difference in tax. And if you use my link, I'll be your AMSOIL dealer, so I can always answer your questions with all these beautiful, beautiful products made right here in the United States. Superior, Wisconsin is where they come from. So also remember, we got the giveaway coming up. That is going to be the last Saturday of the month. And we'll show you the kitty cat over here. We got a whole playlist on her. And remember, we got Eben's coffee. So if you ever want to try the coffee, remember we got Eben's favorite. That's down in the description section below. And if you want to be in the giveaway, leave a comment within the first 30 minutes. That'll be your ticket in. I randomly go through and select people. You just never know who could be selected for the end of month giveaway. We give hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars in gift cards away. We've given one thing up to $1,500, and we've given some huge monster snap-on tools, and the giving's gonna get bigger. Well, we'll see you right here back on synthetic oil protection. Cheers to protection, protection, protection. We'll see you right here on synthetic oil protection.